Hi, my name is Carla Duglin, author of the Foreclosure Workbook and host of the Foreclosure Exposure radio show. Now, it is my mission in this life to ensure that not another homeowner loses their property because they didn't know the facts or the options that they had when they were facing foreclosure. There was a really disturbing study that came out a few years ago from Freddie Mac that said that 50% of homeowners who lose their properties to foreclosure never reached out to their lender or reached out to a housing counselor to find out what their options were. So I'm here to eradicate that as best as I can. We get a lot of questions into the radio show and through email about what are the things that I should do if I'm facing foreclosure. So I'm here to answer those top questions for you. One of the questions that I'm getting more and more frequently is, how do I spot a foreclosure scam? Now, it's unfortunate that I even have to answer this question because foreclosure scams are getting more and more frequent in this particular housing market. And scammers are getting more and more creative when it comes to ways to take your home or your equity.
First, be wary of anyone who tries to rush you through a process. Whether you're selling your house, speaking with a mitigation company, or trying to make a decision about signing an agreement, always take time to review any documentation or contracts. A legitimate third party should have no objection to you taking time to look over the agreements thoroughly, or even have a legal representative review them. If they are pressuring you, hold off. Second, be very careful of people who ask you for an upfront fee to perform services for you. For example, if someone tells you that they can negotiate a workout agreement with your mortgage company for an upfront fee, your radar should go up. These services are not all scammers, mind you, but programs like Making Home Affordable are free for you. Why should you need to pay someone to do this for you? There are more and more companies like these being featured on the news. Don't be a cautionary tale. Lastly, be wary of an agreement that does not fully release you from your financial obligation to the property. This is not always a scam, but you're going to want an attorney to look over and approve any contract that keeps you tied to a property that someone else is paying the mortgage on. It is always better to be safe and not sorry, so take the following advice. Do not sign any papers that you do not fully understand. Make sure that you get all promises in writing. Beware of any loan assumption where you are not formally and fully released from your liability to the mortgage debt. Check with a lawyer or your mortgage company before entering into any deal involving your home. If you are selling your house yourself to avoid foreclosure, check to see if there are any complaints against a prospective buyer. You can contact your state's Attorney General, the State Real Estate Commission, or the local district attorney's consumer fraud unit for this type of information. And lastly, keep a record of every transaction document, including solicitation materials, any proof of payments, business cards, and contracts.
I have more videos that review some common foreclosure scams in detail. So for those and for more answers to your pressing questions about foreclosure and how to save your home and your credit, visit us at yourforeclosurequestions.com.